Hi YouTube, it's Jeannie VSG and happy Thanksgiving to all of my American friends. I'm sitting on a sunny day, not going to work today, which is because I never work Thursdays. My videos are supposed to be a few days earlier, but I find, although I don't work Monday, it's a really busy day, so I'm having a hard time doing them there, so I might shift over to Thursday, even though Monday, I had my surgery on a Monday, so I consider Monday the week rollover. I think I'll change that up. So, welcome to week 7. What was week 7 on Monday? It's week 7.5, but we'll call it week 7. Welcome to my week 7 video. This week, I am going to do a video on the 10 things that I will not miss about being morbidly obese. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos about this, and I think it's often a pre-op video that people do, but I don't know. I feel like doing it. I feel like I need a little boost, and I'll talk about that later too. So, 10 things I will not miss about being morbidly obese, or overweight if I was only overweight, but I'm not. Number 1. Anxiety about flying and seatbelt extenders. I went many years without flying because I would have needed 2 seats. And I did fly this summer for the first time in a long time. And I think I probably flew at my heaviest, and I didn't need 2 seats, but I had tremendous anxiety about that happening. So I did need a seatbelt extender. You can't put the center armrest down because I won't fit in that space. And I always have a lot of guilt or shame, or I don't know, I feel really bad for people who have to sit beside me because I encroach on their space. So I'm looking forward to not having to worry about that. Number 2, or is it 9? Do you go frontwards or backwards with these lists? I don't know. Anyway, I guess if it's a top 10, you go from 10 to 1. So 9, we'll say 9. Buying shoes that slip on. Now, I'm never going to stop buying slip-on shoes like flip-flops and whatever, of course. But I specifically always tried to find a pair of mules or something I could slip on because it was painful for me and difficult to bend down and tie my shoes. So I had a nice pair of Merrell insulated mules last winter, but this winter I have shoes that I can bend down and do up, and I'm down 43 pounds, I think. I'll do the numbers in a second, but that's awesome. So I'm not going to miss that. I'm not going to miss specifically not being able to tie my shoes. Number 8, I'm not going to miss not fitting in a booth at a restaurant, or not being able to sit in chairs that have arms on them, like in the doctor's office. I mean, if you go to the emergency room, there's the bariatric chairs that are extra wide that I could sit in that have arms, but I'm not going to miss that. It's very embarrassing when you walk into a restaurant and all your kids run to the booth and they really want to sit in the booth. And you're like, no, we're not going to sit in the booth. Why? Why can't we sit in, on and on and on. And if I try and wedge myself in the booth, it's embarrassing. So I'm not going to miss that. I am not going to miss compensating for my obesity when I meet people. So it's kind of a complicated thing, but I always go on the assumption that people are repulsed by my size. So they're uncomfortable with me. So I make a huge effort to set them at ease that I'm not a hideous beast. And I really overcompensate, and I'm very good with people. I'm good socially, and I can normally set them at ease. But I'm not going to miss that, just being able to be relaxed around people that I'm meeting. I am not going to miss, what are we at? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So 6. I'm not going to miss, and this is kind of a TMI, a little bit embarrassing thing. So, body odor in my nether regions. So, I use like a salt, piece of salt rock, and you can kind of put that in the, I don't know, the pit of your legs and up in where your rolls are, and that can help with it. But and I don't know, maybe this will never go away because there'll be excess skin, or I don't know, but um, I'm hoping it goes away. I'm hoping I don't need to worry about it anymore. Also, yeast rashes and various rashes. I won't miss that either. Number 5, anxiety about being morbidly obese and just how hard it is to live in the world as an obese person. That, I don't know, it's difficult to explain, but going out into the world when the world isn't made for you, and I don't think the world should be made to accommodate, but I don't know. I'm not going to miss that. Not able to walk a proper distance, like go on, I've never walked, well, I have in my life, but, in the last 10 years, I've not done, a 5K walk. It's too far. Like, I could go 3, maybe 4, but 5 is really far. So I'm not going to miss that. I'm not going to miss the pain that comes with all of the extra weight, whether it's pain in, your hips or your back, or plantar fasciitis, or my shoulder straps where my bra just digs in, or anything, like just pain in your body from being obese. I'm not going to miss not fitting in the world for things like amusement park rides, or we went to a bit of an amusement park this summer, and I sat on all the benches and watched the kids. I didn't go on anything, because even if I would fit, like, gravity's not your friend, and centripetal force is not your friend. So, so I won't miss that. And my number one thing I won't miss is the guilt that I have about being obese, about having done this to myself, about years and years of compulsive eating or food addiction or whatever it was. I feel really guilty. I feel like I'm a burden on the healthcare system. I feel guilty that my husband has an obese wife. I feel tremendously guilty that my children have an obese mom. I worry that, they'd be teased, or, I'm a really likable person, and I love children. So most children like me anyway. But I don't, children can be cruel, or anybody can be cruel, but that's it. I don't want to feel guilty anymore. I want to fit into the world and be able to relax in it. So there's my top 10 list. That was kind of cathartic, actually. Thank you, you two. Something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, my numbers. Sorry. I lost 4 pounds last week. I'm down to 294.7. So I'll put my numbers in the comments below so that you can see them. But I did weigh myself midweek, and I'd only lost like 1.5 pounds. And then that triggered a couple of bad food choices with, but then when I weighed myself in the week, I'd lost 4 pounds. So then I felt really good. So I'm really, really trying not to weigh myself this week. And I wanted to weigh myself today because I was doing this video, and I thought, I'll give current numbers, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to weigh myself till Monday morning, because it really is hard for me if I'm not losing as quickly as I want to. And I did have a day of eating this week where I don't know. think that's part of it, is I don't know. Like if I put everything in MyFitnessPal, I'm not exceeding 800 calories a day. I'm probably right around 6. I keep my carbs right around 50. But if I like, if I'm not eating just protein, I start to feel bad about it. And I shouldn't. And I'm working on it. It's a process, right? I'm working on it. So what have I been eating that I like? Well, yogurt. I really like Greek yogurt. I like Yoplait. I think it's Yoplait Source yogurt. Greek. I think it's 50 calories and 8 grams of protein. That's a good pick. I like that one. I like plain Greek 2% yogurt. There's a bit of fat in it, but there's no sugar, and the carbohydrates are just from the milk, which is okay. I like these little single-serve chicken salad cups that they sell at Costco that are like cranberry almond chicken salad, but it's Greek yogurt instead of mayonnaise or salad dressing in it. And there's 140 calories and 15 grams of protein in one of those, and it's full of celery, and those are really nice. I like eating those. I've been eating a couple of handfuls of popcorn if I want something crunchy and good, because I need the fiber. Lack of fiber is a problem. This is Celebrate Vitamins sent me this in a sample pack. It's vitamins, fiber powder, and calcium in raspberry lemonade, I think it's called. Excuse me, it's really tasty. I think I might buy some because I'm struggling with my multivitamins. One time, I took them on an empty stomach, and I felt really nauseous for about a half hour afterwards, like prickly neck, breakout in sweat. I'm totally going to be sick, run to the bathroom nauseous. And I wasn't actually sick, but now every time I have a multivitamin, as I'm chewing it up and swallowing it, I associate that taste with nausea, and it's like I kind of ruined it for myself. So I'm struggling with taking my multivitamin. So I might need to switch. And there's nothing wrong with them. And they're totally fine. Maybe one of you would like to buy them. Would anybody like a couple months supply of nice, expensive $80 Celebrate multivitamin plus iron? Because I could give you a really good deal. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to buy my opened but not in any way compromised vitamins. And that would be awesome. And then I kind of eat for supper whatever I made for the family. It's usually some kind of grilled meat or fish with some sort of green vegetable and rice or whatever. But I might have a small bite just to participate in the meal, but I'm not eating a lot of that. So that's what my day looks like. Premier protein shakes, the chocolate ones, if I missed breakfast. And I think that's it. And look, it's a long video this week. I really find this is something interesting. Now here, week almost 8, I guess. 2 months is how long I can do a diet. And I see myself trying really hard to sabotage this. And my stomach's just not big enough. I think I'm slowing down because of it. Like, I don't know what my loss will be this week. Like this morning, I had a total fuck it moment. I'm going to have whatever I want. And I made a toasted English muffin with butter. And I ate 2 or 3 bites of it. Maybe 2 bites of it. And I couldn't. The dog got the rest of it. Maybe 3. Whatever it was, that's all I could eat. And then I decided to have a piece of low-fat turkey sausage. Probably had 2 bites of that, and that's all I could eat. And this might be gross. This might be too much information. Y'all might be just like disgusted with me, but I'll take a bite of something when I'm not hungry and I'm worried it might hurt if I swallow it. So obviously this is driven by insanity. And I'll chew it up, but I can't bring myself to swallow it because I know it's going to hurt. So I spit it into my hand, and my chocolate lab eats it. Maggie's my companion in all things, which is really gross, but I'm sorry, I'm gross. So I struggle with this, like, taking bites of things I know I can't eat, and I don't. Where does that come from? So I'm going to work on that. There's too many damn things to work on. This whole, weight loss surgery is not the easy way out, but it really is a tool, because if I hadn't had it, I probably would have eaten 3 toasted English muffins with butter. I may have even had 4. Like, I could toast my way through half a loaf of bread. I can't anymore. It stops me. And even though I feel the same guilt as if I had, I'm not going to completely screw it up because I'm not taking in the calories, but I need to figure that out. So thank you for listening. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to buy my vitamins, because I'll totally sell them to you at, 50% what I paid for them. There you go. There's probably 5 caplets out of it, or chewable things. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.